Hi guys, it's William from Rocket Zero and welcome to another Pixel art tutorial. In this Pixel art tutorial, we're going to be building Ness, who's also from Airband, and the newest Super Smash Bros. Melee. It's lots of fun, so let's get to it. What do we need for this little guy? He was designed by Pxlpeeps, description down below. So what do we need? We need some black wool, red wool, white wool, light gray wool, white stained clay, blue wool, light blue wool, yellow wool, oak planks, and then we're going to need this like pink color and this darker skin color, but we'll just get that when we need it. We're gonna start with our black, and we're gonna place 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna place 1 block of black there. We're gonna switch over to a red, and are we close enough? I think we're a little too far away, so let's get a little bit closer. Like I said, we're gonna start with 4 black blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's grab our red wool and we're going to place 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. And then we need 2 more black wools here. 1, 2. And then 2. 1, 2. We're going to grab our white wool and we're going to place 2 blocks. 1, 2. Light gray wool and white stained clay. We're going to raise this black wool up at the same level. And then we're going to go do the same thing here. We're going to raise this up. So here we go. We have 1 leg. Now we're going to skip 2 places, and we're going to place another 4 blocks of black wool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 3 red wools. 1, 2, 3. 2 white wools. 1, 2. Whoops. 2. Take that out. Light gray wool. And white stained clay. We need to grab our black wool, and we need to finish this foot. So 1 block there. 2 blocks. Raise this up to the same height. And we're going to do the same thing over here. Then we need to put 1 black wool there. So make sure you guys have this so far. After that, we're going to grab our blue wool and we're going to place 3 blocks right here. 1, 2, 3. Grabbing our black wool, we're going to place 3 black wools. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to connect these 2 feet with some blue wool across. Like so. Whoops, lost it. And then we're going to place 2 more blue wools on top of this one. 1, 2. We're going to grab our yellow, and we're going to place 2 blocks. 1, 2. We need to switch over to our black, and we're going to raise this up so that it's even with that yellow. On top of this yellow block, we're going to continue with our black wool by placing 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, and then our 4th block goes on the right. So make sure you guys have this so far. Now we're going to grab our blue wool, actually our light blue wool, and we're going to place 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. 3 yellow wools. 1, 2, 3. And then 3 light blue wools. 1, 2, 3. 1 goes here. We're going to grab our oak planks, and we're going to place 3 blocks. 1, 2, and 3. Same thing next to it. 1, 2, 3. And then right here, below it, we're going to place 2 oak planks. 1, 2. In this little gap here, we're going to place 1 yellow block, and below it, 1 oak plank. So make sure you guys have this so far. Next to this yellow, what we're going to do is that we're going to place 4 blue wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to switch over to our yellow wool, and we're going to drag the yellow wool all the way past. Whoops, lost track of it. All the way here, stopping on top of this black. So we're left with this big rectangle, and we're just going to fill that in with some blue wool. One black block goes here. And then we're going to continue with our black, but this time we're going to place 4 blocks going up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, there's our 4th block. And 1 block towards the left. We're going to grab our light blue wool, and we're going to place 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Same thing with our yellow. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to grab our oak plank, and starting right here next to this black, we're going to place 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Light blue wool. And an oak plank next to it. Now we can connect these 2 guys with our light blue wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we need our yellow. Then we need our light blue wool. Then our yellow wool. And now right here, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna continue with our light blue wool. Bringing this back. Then our yellow. Then our light blue wool. And there we go, we have finished his pants and the most part of his shirt. Actually, his whole shirt is finished. All that we have left to do is put one yellow block here and another one right below. So let's take a look back. Make sure, guys, that this is a great, not to make sure, but this is a great time to pause it if you guys need to keep up or catch up, I mean. Now we're going to grab our white stained clay and we're going to place 6 blocks. So starting right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 2 more blocks, 1, 2, and then another block, and there we go. He's giving us a thumbs up. Now we need to grab our black wool, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna place 4 blocks, and then another 4, and then we're gonna continue this black line all the way across of this oak planks. We're gonna grab our black wool, which we should have in our hand, and starting right here, we're gonna move it all the way towards the left, going past 1 block, and then down. Now we're going to switch over to our white stained clay and we're going to place 2 blocks. 1, 2. And then we're going to go up by 2. 1, 2. And then right here, we need to place 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. We need to place light gray wool here and here. And on top of this light gray wool, we're going to place 2 white stained clays. So 1, 2. You can tell that's already his hand. And then we're going to build a baseball bat. But before we get to do that, we need to grab our black wool and we're going to place 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Our oak plank. We're just going to go up by 3. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to skip a space here. Actually, not a skip a space. What we're going to do is that we're just going to put a random block and then our oak plank, taking this block out. Now starting right here, on top of this yellow, we're going to drag our oak plank all the way towards the right, past his hand like this. And we're going to continue doing this, but this time we're going to start 1 block inwards. Then another block inwards. So now let's take a look back. That's what we should have so far. Make sure to pause it if you guys need to. Now we need to grab our black wool. And this is what we're going to do. We're just going to place 1 block here, 2 blocks below this, and right across his whole arm, we're going to drag our black wool across it. 3 black wools, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to move this all the way towards the left, stopping 1 block short. So stopping right there. Now we can go back here and we're going to place 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. And actually we're going to need 4. So there's our 4th block. And then 1 block here. Another one here. 3 next to it. 1, 2, 3. 3. And then now that we're done with our oak plank, we can actually just throw it away. We're going to open up our inventory. And we're going to grab our light gray, actually just a regular gray wool. So we're going to place 1 block here, another one here, here, and here. And in this little gap, we need to place a light gray wool. That's going to be the handle for the baseball bat. And now we're going to continue with our black wool. We're going to place 2 blocks here, 1, 2, and then 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. 1 block next to this one. 2 blocks next to this one. 1, 2. 2 blocks on top of this. 1, 2. And then 1 right below it. There we go. Now that's obviously a space for his head, so we can start with our white stained clay. For his neck, like we usually do, we're going to move that 1 row back. So just do that. Make sure that white stained clay is that way. Now we're going to grab our black wool and we're going to place 3 blocks right here. 1, 2, 3. Now with our white stained clay, we're just going to make a row here, stopping right next to that black wool that we just placed. Now we're going to do another row. Then another row. Then 2 more blocks here. 1, 2. We need to grab our black wool and we're going to put it right on top of this gray wool. And then this little gap here is for his ear, so we need to walk around because that's going to be indented. You just got to do this. 3 blocks. Make sure it looks like that. Let's take a step back. This is what we should have so far. Let's do the ear over here. Haha, that was a joke. Okay, so right here, whoops. We need 3 more blocks. 1, 2, 3. Taking this one out, we just place that to have something to attach to. We're going to grab our black wool, and we're going to go up by, let me go see. Sorry, I should have remembered this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After that, what we need to do is that we need to bring the black wool across the ear. So right here, we're going to place 2 blocks. 1, 2. And we are going to go down a block, like so. And then 2 more black wools here. 1, 2. That's what we should have so far. Make sure to pause it if you guys need to. Now what we're going to do is that right here, we need to skip 1 space. We're going to take this 2 blocks out. Same with this guy. And on top of this guy, actually, let's put another block there just so we can take that out. Then on top of this block that we just placed, we're going to grab our black wool and we're going to place 2 blocks. 1, 2. We're going to grab our white stained clay and we're going to place 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 2 more black wools here. 1, 2. That's going to be our eyes. And now we can grab our white stained clay. We can do this. 2 blocks here. And then the ones right below the eye. We need to leave a gap right there. Actually, let's just fill that in right now. Why not? Yellow. So let's grab our pink stained clay. We can get rid of, what color do we not need again? I think we don't need yellow. So let's get rid of yellow. That's going to be our little just... our cheeks are nice and pink. Oops, that doesn't go there. Oops, oops, oops. There we go. Here and here at the corner of each eye. And we need to open up our inventory once again. And we need to grab our light gray stained clay. We can replace the pink stained clay we just got. And we're going to place 2 blocks here. And here it's just a little darker color so it matches his mouth. Let's, oops, I was trying to sprint back. There we go. That's what it should look like so far. So let's grab our white stained clay and let's finish this little guy up. So 2 blocks, another 2 blocks. And then right here, what we need to do is that we're going to grab our black wool and we're going to place 1 block and then 3 blocks on top. 1, 2, 3, and then another row of 3. 1, 2, 3. After that, we can grab our white stained clay and in this second block, we can connect it. So whoop, doop, doop. And you're left with that funny looking gap, so we just got to fill that up right quick. There we go. And now we need to grab our blue wool, because for our blue wool, we're going to place 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 more right here. 1, 2. That's what the blue should look like. Let's grab our black right quick, and we're going to place 2 blocks here. And then 1, 2. And after that, we can take another look. Make sure not we guys, but just to make sure we're at the same place. So let's put 2 black wools here. Next to 2 red ones. And then 2 black ones here. 1, 2. Make sure you guys have this. Now we can move across to this guy. We're going to grab our red wool. We can just drape it across the top here. 1 block here. And then that's our second row. We need to grab our black again. And we're going to place 1 block here. Then our red. And then 2 black wools, 1, 2, and then our red to fill that part in. And the last thing that we have left to do is that our black wool goes on top here. And there we go, guys. We have built Ness from the newest Super Smash Bros. Melee. And of course, I cannot think of his name right now. What other game? There we go, Airbound. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, remember to give it a like down below. Dislike it if you didn't. Let us know what you want us to build next. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And one little thing right before we leave. If you just want to make him flat, all you have to do is just 3 blocks here. Another 3. Whoops. Over here as well. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. Oh god, what am I doing? Take a look back now. There we go. I really like the way the ears are indented and the neck just makes it look a little more lifelike. It's not as flat as that. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This was William from Rocket Zero, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's a mistake there. Alright, guys. As you can see, there's black there and there's no black underneath his pants. So we gotta fix that. So let's just go there. And let's place our 4 black wolves. And there we go. That's fixed.